Hey there everyone, it's Mr.q, your friendly neighborhood Qatari, and I'm at the Qatar Motor Show, the second Qatar Motor Show of 2012, and welcome back to part 2. And I passed by this booth. I've never heard of this brand. It's called Ania, I guess. Or maybe it's got many different brands, you know, that are together. Yeah, it says the Association National or something. Okay, so lots of different cars from different brands that I've not really heard of. But look at that. I mean, this company won't like it because I'm saying this, comparing it, but it kind of looks like a futuristic Audi. You know, like this is what I imagine Audi to look like in the future. Isn't that amazing? The lighting is fantastic. One of the very important things when it comes to the many different brands, you know, is the lighting, you know, of the headlamps, you know, and the rear reverse lights. This is called Futura. Over here to my left, we've also got another fantastic car. Very modern looking. It kind of looks like a McLaren merged with a Countach. Then you might agree with me, you might not, I'm not sure. But it does look like, you know, it's a merger of, you know, a couple of different brands. It's called the Touring. Over here we've got the convertible version of the Futura, which is, oh my god, that looks really, really nice. Let me just go around because I don't want to block people's, you know, when they're taking pictures. It's actually very cool. Wow, look at the inside. Take a look at the inside of this car. That is gorgeous. I'd like to take a test drive one day. Whoa. It's an Alfa Romeo. Wow, I did not see that one coming, but this is beautiful. It is so nice. It's very futuristic. Look at the gauge, the gauge cluster, the leather. I mean, it just looks so very amazingly futuristic. And somebody jumped over the boundary. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. People like you ruin it for everyone, man. Anyway, so let's go and check out one of the last cars that they've got in their booth. And now this one looks amazingly futuristic. I mean, I imagine that if you changed the blue to maybe more of a matte black, it looked like Batman's car, you know? It's so sleek. The front is so long, you probably need like a proper camera on the front to make sure they don't hit anything. Look at the headlamps, they look very beautiful. And it says Umberto Palermo design. So what this brand is specifically, I do not know. But maybe you guys can tell me, you know, in the comments, tell me, what car is that? If you're right, maybe you'll win a prize. Now I'm at the Ford booth. Now these guys are very friendly and on Twitter. Follow them on Twitter because these guys sent me a message and said, please come on down. We want you to check out, you know, what we have to share. And you know, they're just really friendly people to talk to. And I like brands that are approachable. They talk to you like a human being. And I'm not sure what this car is, but that does look very cool. We can see a number of different cars, and one of the trends that you'll start seeing in the motor show, and with all of these new brands and the new models are coming out for 2012, is that they're going for these swoopy lines with very sharp edges in their for the lights in the back, which I think is pretty cool. Look at me trying to talk like I know what's going on, and I don't really know what's going on because you know I love cars, but I really don't understand cars as much as I wish that I did. Now here's the Aston Martin booth. Now Aston Martin is a brand that I really like, and I'm really sorry to say this, but I don't think the dealership in Qatar is that great. I said it. The dealership is not that great. And I'll tell you why. One day I went into the Aston Martin dealership and I was really excited, looking nice and cool and fancy. And there was some guy, I don't know where he was from. And he didn't even give me the time of day. He wasn't interested, even though that day I had really, really genuinely planned to get an Aston Martin. In fact, he was on the phone, sounded like he was talking to a girl. And even when he got off the phone and I said, man, can you just please serve me? He looked like he was pissed off. And everybody says that their service center isn't that great. I don't know if it's true or not because I don't have any experience, but I just didn't like the service. And I was a buying customer. Imagine if you actually bought it, how they're going to treat you. We've got lots of different cars. شوي لو سمحت. قوموا لو سمحتوا. We got Shell over here. Oh, Shell, don't forget this. Okay, so they got their Ferrari. They've got their Ferrari car, which is really cool. Now, the Ferrari racing car, F1 car, is an amazingly beautiful vehicle. I wonder why they don't have the Vodafone Mobil F1 car here. That's okay.
These people are queuing up for the simulator.
Now we're at the Audi booth, and I really love Audi's commercials. You know, they feel like their commercials make them feel like they're finely tuned vehicles, and they're amazing, amazingly built. And I guess that's their purpose. You know, with Versprung durch Technik ads. You can take a look at their Q3 T4. This is a very nice car. It's a very agile car, actually, because I've driven one. It's very nice. And now here, take a look at this. This is the S8. Take a look at the rear lighting. Again, I know you're probably wondering, why is this guy so excited about lighting? I don't know, I just think it looks really nice. It's got some suede inside, it's got Bang & Olufsen sound system. You've got the back entertainment package, which has carbon fiber and leather. Oh, you can even see my phone. See, my phone looks like a Game Boy. And you've got like full controls on the back. And on the front, you've got this really smooth, elegant dashboard. And the handle looks like a proper, kind of reminds me of the an airplane type. What would you call it? Like gear shifter? I don't know. And it reminds me of the Mercedes SLS a little bit from the inside. Over there, we've got the commercial bank. And as we have mentioned, banks are very important, especially when you're trying to buy luxury, expensive cars. And over there is Porsche. And Porsche, let me just try to weave through all these different people. Porsche is a brand which I really like. And actually, you know what? I had a bad experience with Porsche. I bought a Panamera quite recently. And it arrived, with a number of different issues. Like it was dirty, it had like micro scratches, had lots of different problems. But I have to say that after I raised all of the issues with them, they tried to fix it, they tried to take care of it, they tried to make everything better. And I'm actually a happy customer, and they did compensate me a bit. They should have compensated me much more, in my opinion, for the crap that I went through. But, I still love Porsche. Or as some say, Porsche. Now this is the 918 edition Spider. It's quite a very special car. It's very light. It's a very agile car. A lot of people, they enjoy the 911 Turbo S. And you know what? It's a really, really fun car to drive. And don't forget, that the new model of the Turbo is coming out. And guess what I'm showing you right now? It is the new model. It's the 911 Carrera. It's very sharp. It looks very cool. And finally, one of the problems and a lot of the things that a lot of people have been talking about and that they're not satisfied with is the really cool interior. It is, they finally updated it. They made it look nice. It's very elegant. It's finally got some more buttons, and it's not as plain as they think it is. And this is the Panamera over there, which is quite cool. So anyway, that's the end of part 2, and I'm going to continue talking about all the different things. Don't forget to go to iLoveQatar.net, follow us on Twitter at iLoveQatar, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and give us all of that cool stuff. Take care.